This is a hat in time. This is specifically scooting through clock towers beneath the sea. Let's see. I think about, well, probably quieter on my end now, because it looks pretty loud. Ah well, that's probably fine. But okay, welcome back to another At the Ends of Eras video game development stream. Let's see, what did I do last time? Let's see. You know what I would like? I would like a keyboard where the numpad and all these and the arrow keys and all those other buttons were on the left side. Oh wait, hang on. I forgot. I had fixed a bug with the full screen where if you enabled full screen on your second monitor and then you removed your second monitor and started the application again, it would start in the it would start at a size of 0. Oh yeah, now we're in the Florence soundtrack. I'm gonna lower that a little bit. Let's see, what do I even have to do today? Let's bring up my little to-do list. Because what did I do yesterday? Oh yeah, I was looking at references and stuff, because I want to get the environment more interesting. Is this literally... Okay, wait, hang on. I just realized. So this is all the stuff that I have planned for V3, including, like, optional things. Too much stuff. Way too much stuff. But let's just go with stuff that I won't ship. Without. So make the dialogue more clear for Jericho that the player wants to get inside the arena. Okay. I can do that. So basically, you know what, I'll demo it a little bit though. Why did my... Hang on. It helpfully automatically focused Firefox, so I refreshed the page. Okay, there we go. 137. I assume that I have the things that I need. Alright, I should probably start... Okay, let's start a new game. Let's get, like, I don't know, something. Let's rush over to the guy who we're going to do the quest for. And also, in a controversial new twist, I'm not playing the game with a controller just because I didn't want to fish out the controller. Because basically, I work from home as well, so every day I clear off my desk of things and then have to reset my entire, like, streaming workflow. So I want to try to make it more minimal. Oh yeah, something that I added was little particles. So now there's little sparks when you hit the enemies. And there's also little things when the enemy or player gets hit. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I have to... I'll show that. Basically, every time the game freezes right before particles show, it's because I have actually a shader preloader that the game is supposed to start with this scene because Godot doesn't have any mechanism to pre-compile shaders. So what I have to do is I have this scene that has every single thing in the entire game in it, basically. Or like every distinct material or every distinct shader. And then it iterates through every combination of lights and lighting circumstances. And so once I release the next version of the demo, I should remember to bring that back in. But yeah, basically, Because then... Oh yeah, I also should remember to add my new particles to there. Alright, let's... Oh yeah. So I have to talk to the guy. This game does not control very well on mouse and keyboard. I mean, I guess... What could I do to make that easier? Let's see. The music feels very quiet. I don't want it to be too overwhelming, but I want it to at least be, like, audible. Okay. So let's do, I know. It should be something here. So let's go to dialogue, side content, arena, Jericho. So right in here. And let's do like if stat what should it be? I guess it should be like pyro/caves. Or pyro/conspiracy, I think. Okay, so do I want this? I think this Arena 125. This is not what this is called. This is Arena 137 now. Uh, hmm. Let's say this is going to be Virus/sacrifices, actually. And I had to pause to look at the name of the composer for this because this composer, Kevin Penkin, also did the soundtrack to the anime Made in Abyss. I think I've mentioned that before, but this particular song reminds me of it quite a bit. Because that's a show that I watched strictly because, well, primarily because I heard the soundtrack and I was really amazed by it. But okay, what am I doing here? I guess this is fine. Let's see, so how do we... So now we need... Let's go to our graph tool. I don't know if... And you know what? I might as well talk about Made in Abyss. Because that's an interesting anime. It's probably the most, like, violent anime that I've ever seen. Like, not in, like, actual, like, gore, but, like, the amount of dread that I felt in anticipation of violence was something very unusual. If that makes any sense. It probably does if you've seen it before. But basically, it's not for the faint of heart. See, ruins of the village near Tower 113. Somebody tells you the place was overrun with monsters. I know what I needed to do. Actually, I won't complete that until I actually do it. So yeah, let's go to my to-do list as well. Let's make that. Make dialogue more clear. See, more dialogue for Jericho, special dialogue, model for pens. I think I was rewriting a few of these things. Like, do I have any details for this? Because I think this might have been redundant with, like, this one. And that one might have been redundant with one that I thought I didn't get to, which was Byro explaining the... I'm gonna lower this back down. We heard the part I wanted to hear. I'm like out of it. Because I got done with work like 5 minutes before I started this. Okay, but basically, to get back on track, this to-do item was redundant with this one, and also because originally this guy Jericho was supposed to give you like a walking tour of the arena, but I want to release this in like 3 weeks. I don't have time to also implement a walking and talking system, though I do want to do that at some point. So I wanted to rewrite the dialogue to make sure that it was clear. I did that, but I didn't remember if I actually did it or not. So yeah. Apply filters. Model the pen's progression, custom coat and dialogue rating gold in a few scenarios. I'm going to do can ship for these two. You know, well, no, I think that should be... Yeah, I think you should get a custom coat for that. And I won't release if I don't have that. Yeah, let's do... What do I want to do? Oh, okay, this place is overrun. Let's make sure that the note is explicit, though. Okay, that's explicit. So that's good. So any of these, connect these to ask Jericho about noise inside the caves. He denies there's anything strange. Let's see, well... Our conspiracy. Let's do like note. And not global.stat arena 137 entered. So I may need to add notes at some point for these things, but I'll do that soon, I think. So now let's do this here. So all four of these will do whatever they do. Because basically, this dialogue is might as well be the same for this thing. And this just excludes this scenario from happening. Okay. That seems good. So what is that? That's one of these. This one. So we don't actually have yet the way to get into the arena and the way to actually complete this quest, which is there's supposed to be a thing at the bottom of this cave that is actually like where the crawlies are coming out of. Yeah, I think that's what I should do next, is actually get that pen, so... Or... what do I want to do for the Jericho? So, the player can just climb in here. Meet Jericho, you aren't allowed in the arena. Somebody tells you about the arena, Cliff Village, ask about monster attacks, get dismissed. I don't think that one exists anymore. Alright, let's add another door. So last time we were here, I made this little door. So now, I'm going to make one for, where's the holding pen? Did I, like... Hang on. Where's the world? So it should be Chunk Cave 137. Wait, what should I say? Let's call this like side quests in the stream title. There we go. So eventually I need to add, well, what do I want to do with the, because also I'd like to model more advanced like arena configurations just directly in here, but I'll do that later. Let's do like, this is going to be like our pen doors. Let's do a bevel, because I've been enjoying that. And also, pardon the normals. Actually, I should make sure that I have done that here as well. Because basically, pardon normals, well, it doesn't seem like it really did anything here. Wait, what did I do? Did I screw something up? No, I just didn't click that. Okay. Doesn't seem like that actually did anything, which is weird, because I've seen it do things before and have like a significant effect on how things look. Because we even saw it here. No, we didn't. What the hell am I doing? Well, I swear it does something. It makes it look better. Am I gonna... There we go. Finally. Oh. Yeah, I'm still working on getting my setup actually nice, because right now my, what's it called? My microphone is right next to where my hand is on the keyboard, so it makes it a little bit more awkward to type. I guess first thing I should do is make sure that this actually, like, is the appropriate scale. Yeah, let's do that now. Oh wait, did I forget to save again? Oh well. I needed to no clip anyway. Oh wait, no, I did save. I see something is off there. Right, because there's something weird with like how it determines which collection is active. Because basically I'm supposed to only export the active collection. But I think if an object was selected, even if you disable the collection will still be active. I'm going to assume this is all this jank is because of Yeah, that's just because the reflection probes were invisible. A little too big. And now we need to make this not look really bad. So what I'm thinking is, if I have I just realized this is like completely aligned to the grid. Like I can be at least a little bit more creative with this. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, it doesn't make sense for it to have like this huge like staircase thing here. So yeah, I made all this stuff. That's not going anywhere. Actually, wait. I have a great idea. Easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a gate down here, or there's gonna be like a fence. You know, fencing is something that I've sort of underutilized in this game, because basically, fencing is you can't move through it, but you can shoot through it. So there's some interesting potential there. But I haven't done much with it. And I'll say there we go. No, and I want to move this up. Because in news that I've only mentioned once before, I have a fancy new standing desk. This isn't what I want. I want this one. And then let's go to 124 as well. This one has the caves, I think. And I should probably make these caves a separate thing. Like a separate loaded chunk. Ah well. Basically what I'm looking for, this. Because it has the collisions that I need. So we have layers 5, masks 2, and 4. So that means players and enemies collide with it, bullets do not. I know what to do. Probably good enough. I should have done a scale check. Well, this should be fine. Actually, how does this look in further distances? I guess it degrades, gracefully as can be for, like, these alpha clip things. From this distance, it's still recognizable as, like, a semi-transparent thing. So it's really, like, at least on my screen, it looks really weird when I move. Hmm. Actually, I guess this does need to be bigger, though. Okay, let's see. Because this needs to be big enough that, they could realistically drag enemies out of this for, like, the arena, but small enough that it's, like, somewhat realistic or somewhat believable. Let's also add some, like, more interest to this thing, because now this is, like, really big and, like, ugly looking. So what I'm thinking is, like, they have multiple, like, regular size uh, segments of fence here. So it's like, can they, like, bust through the fence? And I'll do the same thing that I did with the other one, where there's going to be a little cube here. I think these could be attached a little better, now that I'm looking at this. So I'll say this one will actually properly attach here. So it'll be like, there's a chance. Oh wait, what am I doing? Now let's also have like this essentially, where it's going to also be little fence segments that come down like this. Why is this one? I don't know what was up with that one. Oh, right. There we go. Yeah, I'll say that looks okay. It looks like maybe they had a few incidents before where it's like You know, like something was trying to come through. Oh yeah, now we're in the Fallout soundtrack. What is this? Oh, that's just the vertex there. Okay. Now we can get what I need to get, which is assign that. Oh wait, I need to also. That's probably good enough. Let's make these kind of the same size. Hmm. This looks okay, probably. Yeah, I think that's big enough. And then it's clear that there's like big old fence grating here. And maybe I should make it so when the player grabs the fence, they don't lose stamina. That'd be a fun idea, but I'll put that in to do as like a could ship. Wait, I already have a to-do list open. Mark certain objects like chain fences as ladders. This will be a could ship for like gameplay. B3. Back to the ether it goes. Okay, enough fiddling with that. Let's get our material here. So we need metal generic or 1.4. I'll just use the same material here. And that gets us that. And so I need a door for this thing. What do I want for that? I guess maybe we'll do what will we do exactly? Maybe I'll do some like simple tracks. So yeah, maybe I was a little too quick to delete them from here. Alright, that looks good enough. And then we'll do, a cube. So this will be the pen. This will be the door itself. So it'll be a kinematic body. Oh, there we go. So what I'm thinking is it'll do like one of these. Though unfortunately, I want it to be so that I don't have to do too much crazy math to get this. So I want it to be like that. Though maybe... I have a great idea. Oh, I should do, there we go. It'll be a little bit less symmetrical as well. Well, this is creating a bunch of problems for myself. Because basically what I want is for the door to open inward and come out this way. So that way the creatures can't, like, realistically slam their heads through it. But that means that now I have to do more work to make this stuff feel correct. And just for my own sanity. So that I can actually see this from here. There we go. Okay. Now let's add the same modifier here. It'll be hardened. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. So if I do geometry, what is it? Normals? Auto smooth? Is that what I needed? So how does this... Okay. So that's what I was missing. So yeah, you can see now. It looks substantially... Well... I don't know, actually. Because this definitely does have a smoother look, but it also makes it look more, polygonal. Or, like... I should say, I like the fact that the normals are sort of fucked up in this one, because it makes the sand come down a little bit more. So yeah, I use that in a different thing. And then what do I want here? Maybe I'll do something interesting, like well, yeah, I'll do this. Basically, I just want a little bit more like visual variety in these things. I'm not gonna have hard and normals. Weird. I guess it should be this way, so that way it's like there's like a thing here. See if I can actually get this. Ta-da! And then we'll have a thing right in here to make it like good looking. Let's do like this. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, there we go. Hang on. I think I've done something wrong here. Because I want it to do... Okay, so there's something interesting in here. Ah, I see. And then there's this fascinating artifact that I can't click on. Oh, that was one edge. Weird. Okay. Admittedly, I probably should have joined these two here. Well, I mean, while I'm here. Almost sneezed. Couldn't, though. Okay. There we are. I mean, besides the fact that it pretty clearly doesn't fit. I mean, otherwise it's pretty good. And yeah, I'll just accept this little seam in there. So this is going to be called, wasn't this door dash kinematic? Oh, wait, right, no. I named it, and then I had to delete it because I misaligned it. Okay. There we go. And let's get this flooded stuff out of here, so that way I can actually see anything. What should I do? Copper local coordinates. And let's have some like wall lights on this thing. Interesting. Thank you for that video game. Alright, so now we have that. And I'm going to do... do I do the door? I guess it doesn't matter too much. Door, pen, entry. Let's do none of those. Where's the, where's this? Where's this part? Did I accidentally delete that? I did. What the hell's wrong with me? I'm a psycho. And now let's shove this back to here. Perfect. Let's go back to 137. Go to our door. And let's make this a little bit more. And I think it should ease in a little bit. Seems okay. And let's have this here, and then it comes out a little bit more, like it bounced into it. And for that, we'll have like this maybe. Maybe a little slower. And someday in the distant future, I could even add sounds to things like this. Hmm. I'm gonna sit down. The standing desk is fun, except I don't really stand when I work. But okay. Let's see, what else do I need? So this gives me a door that I can get to. And then we need to model the pen areas where the NPCs will actually be. Did I have... What is this? Oh, wait, no. Okay. I got confused. This is the direction of the pens. Okay, so let's go back into this now. What do I want with this? I guess I'll do like that, and then on this side. And I guess let's just probably do the same thing where there's like fences that go up. We'll do smooth. And we'll do bevel. Probably something like this. Wait, no, I guess this part is what I want to expand. Because I want to do this. So this is going to be the actual pens. I guess maybe here I'll have this, and then it'll be like a fence that comes out this way. Because what I'm imagining is two distinct little holding areas. I should probably also actually let's see what the height of this is. So I'm thinking of like 3 meters or so. So I think this can go down just a little bit. And I think this will give me about the right height of these doors. The tricky part will be how do you realistically deal with like this part here? Because I'm thinking this part's going to be a smaller area, and it's just going to like not put fencing all the way up to here. Or like probably here would be the best place to do it. So we'll have that, and we'll have this here. And eventually I should probably figure out a way of adding more creatures to the pens as the player unlocks more and more scenarios where they have like more advanced and dangerous creatures that they can access. And I should make the enemies in here docile or like semi-docile. Because I don't want them to actually break out and like kill the player or chase after them forever. I guess what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, let's do edges. Okay, let's do a quick scale check. Well, I know what to do. That's not the right thing. Where's our door? Door, pen, entry, show pen. Hmm. I think shorter, a little bit wide, or a little bit shorter, a good deal wider. Because these are meant to be for, like, getting the enemies out of here into the arena. Otherwise, this seems fine. So what I'll do now is I'll add little crisscrossing metal things. Let's make it a little bit, like, weird looking. Like, I want it to, like, kind of, like... Yeah, like that. Like, not quite a grid. So this is sort of... It's clearly sort of a rickety operation. Let's see, do I want this to be metal or... Or I guess, like, steel or copper? I guess I'll do steel, since I'm already here. There we go. And for these ones, I'll just do like a simple, whatever this is. Like just one little line of across the top, and then like a little bar across the middle. Okay. Now I'll just have to remember how to, or remember to delete all these little end cap things, because they're going to mess up my smooth shading. Actually, I wonder if I can do that just by area. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Let's just grab them one by one. Yeah, that one's fine. Oh wait, this button. And I guess I'll do the same thing here by deleting all these. Well, yeah, might as well. You know, the number of milliseconds that will save players in the future may someday uh, be greater than the amount of time I spent doing it. Okay, that looks good. Let's go back to here. Save and quit. Alright, we're also going to need doors for these. And I guess they don't even really need to move. So, you know what? I'll just add fake doors. Well, what if someday I'll just... If I actually want to make them do anything, I'll make them do something. But otherwise, I won't. So it's like, yep, those are definitely real doors. They'll certainly let you not through. Right, is this all children? Oh, these are all children of the arena entry. Good thing I didn't do anything yet. I wonder. I'll use the copper corroded. It's almost the same. Did I not give this a name? I didn't. There we go. Now it's all tabbing to the right things. Ugh. What's this? What? Oh. Well, Then, then make this one a different name. Sad. All my hard work has been destroyed. What was it? 5, 2, 4? Wait, hang on. Now I'm like baffled because I'm editing things that don't exist anymore. What's the specularity on this? Let's do like 3 or like 4. Let's really splurge. And for this one, specularity, even I'll go even further, dare I say. All right. Oh wait, the materials are going to be completely screwed up for fence too. Yep. I don't understand this at all. Reset it. Then I can do this. And then I can do you follow active quads. Where is it? There it is. And now it doesn't. Hang on, I need to rotate. I guess this is right. And that gives me probably about what I want. And it's like, I just don't get it. Okay. And now the piece de resistance. Let's make it a little bigger still. There we go. You gonna import a Blender or a Godot? Maybe it was just so fast at importing it that I didn't notice any little pop-up. Okay, there we go. And yeah, that looks fine. I mean, really, there should probably also be a thing here. I'll just do that now. Warp textures and all that stuff. That's good enough. And then let's say here I'm just going to put a bunch of scrap. Eventually, geez. It's like chugging along trying to figure out what I'm even intending to do. Okay. So I can put this here. Do I want that? Probably not. Okay, can I just go to this fucking thing? Take off that script. Like, how did it even crash? It even, like, paused in the game. Like, I'm pretty sure there's literally, like, 2 instances in the entire game where I actually use this as, like, I intended to, where it's like a rail cart that moves. Actually, that'd be kind of fun for my, let's put that in my progression. Hang on. Combat arena, progression, advanced scenarios. Moving platforms. That'd be fun. I forgot. Enter doesn't do that. Fire. Okay, now let's go back to what we were doing. So I'm making the pens? Yeah. And I still think... Yeah, I'll lower the... These are lower priority. Because there are quests I could do. Jesus Christ. Just... What even is this? What script is this? Okay, hang on. Just close this. So this is not that anymore. Just stop this. Just continue this or... Oh, it's because the game is still running. I thought it was just like broken. I thought it was like breaking in the editor somehow. I have an interesting idea. I'm going to put in these pens. Let's get crawlies. Eventually. I wish it would just like there's something wrong with the physics of placing things. Like sometimes I can just drag and drop things and they just sit on the ground, and sometimes I can't. Then we'll do death nets. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a custom awareness for each of these, where it's just an empty area with no channels in it. This one's just going to hang out in the corner up here. Actually, maybe they'll still have awareness, but it'll be very narrow. area. Custom awareness. Shape. Just that. And this thing will have no masks or no anything. So this way, instead of being aware of the player with their normal vision arcs, which are these big shapes here, and like these really, really big capsules, it's these tiny cubes that don't even collide with anything. Let's make sure that works. Because now there should be a horde of enemies in here that will not aggro to the player. You know, they've become docile and given up. Oh, they like fall to the ground. Actually, can I jank my way into here? I don't think so. That seems reasonably secure. And then there's just this stuff. And then I should make it so that it gets darker over here. Yeah, because this thing... Yeah. Let's move this area, wherever it is. What is this? So this one needs to... So this... Well... How does this work? I think I just need 2 areas. So there's going to be one that's going to be down here. I'll just do this. And this will be darker than this. And then we'll do another one. I should make sure that these are like... Oh, I was messing with this thing. It is like... It's like impossible to deal with this stupid little handle thing. Alright, let's make this a little bit brighter. Back up to where it was. How do I make it so that it doesn't... like, completely mess up everything else that I want to do here? Because it has to collide with this, but not this. Well, what if I just made it so that it did collide with those, and I just had lights? That'd be easy. Okay, new plan. That's not the thing I need to edit. This is, okay. So also try to make this not interfere too much with what I'm doing here. Well, how much do I care? Like, what does this look like? I mean, honestly, that kind of helps with their... Yeah, I'll say that's fine. This one, though... Yeah, that could help. Okay, now let's actually get some other lights in here. Wait, actually, I think all the lights will go into here. Because this environment is only visible when the player is in the area. I know what I should have added. Because I was fiddling with... Because there's controls, essentially, for dragging and dropping stuff. And I modified them, because it used to be that if you clicked a thing, the only way to parent stuff would be to hold control when you dragged it in. So now this is... And I switched it to the opposite, so now it's control to do that. What I would like, though, is the ability to, like, have this selected because I was moving it, and then grab something here and drag and drop it to its parent. But, like... Because now if I move this, this comes with it, which I don't want. So maybe I should have added, like, you hold shift, and then it parents it to the parent of whatever you're actually selecting. That would have been nice. But it's too late. Alright, so let's get a Omnilight in here. Maybe a spotlight. And this will be another distance visible thing. With, what's the radius on this? I'll say 40. Oh yeah, it's going to be... I'll have to make sure that all these things are properly, like, set to distance visibility, because otherwise there's so many lights on that these, like, sporadically go off. Well, let's change this light to, like, a low maroonish color. Okay, let's see how it looks in-game. Oop. I should also be careful with those, these lights here. Well, because I guess I could make them just distance visible as well. Let's do that. And then we'll have... I don't care that much. These will just be distance visible with 30 as, like, the default until I decide that they don't. And that way these little lamps don't, you know, contribute too much to the grand total of lights that are active in the scene at any time. Well, as long as you're far away from them. Might be a little distracting. Maybe I'll set it to, like, 45 by default, or, like, 60 maybe? I mean, because it's better than what it was. And I still may want to defer that. Alright, now let's make sure that this thing has a reflection probe in the appropriate place, because it won't. Yeah, because it's right up here. So I think this should be right down in here. Let's figure out where these stupid things are. Godot's object handles or editor handles are not very good. Alright, and here is where the actual, like, quest progression will happen. I think. Yeah, because I think I'll make, like, some sort of spawning thing here. What exactly do I want? I know what I want. Alright, so we're going to have a zone. Let's do down here. Zone holding area. Very cool name. But basically, oh right, I can't modify the terrain here. Hang on, I'm gonna pause for about a minute to just do some like stretches and stuff. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to go to the world. We need... I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I'll leave it to my imagination. You know, what could possibly be beyond here? Oh yeah, also I need to delete that little sphere. Or cylinder. Let's do that, actually. Now let's do... viewport viz. There we go. Oh wait, this isn't what I need. Okay, but I guess we have models for pens now. And so I actually need for this quest still. Oh wait, did I? So I put pens for specters and model pens. Or models for pens. What did I mean by that? Did I mean something different? Oh well. Basically, there's going to be an evil, spooky artifact. Do I have to save this again? I don't think I do. There we go. So now I can do whatever I want here. Because there's going to be a... Admittedly, this feels like it's going to be kind of a cliche of quests if I'm not careful of like, oh, there's a spooky artifact in the basin. Oh, look at how spooky it is. Terrifying. Or, you know, like some evil ancient artifact is causing problems and the player has to do platforming in the caves to stop it. It's like, I'll have to figure out other solutions to problems soon. But I guess it's good for at least one quest. Is this doing anything? I think I want it to go down like this, right here. And there's going to be a bunch of, like, scrap on top of this thing. And that seems fine. So the player's going to go in here, and there's going to be some sort of, like, thing. Probably a pedestal, like, right here, and, like, an icon. Let's see if I can make that. What exactly do I want? So I guess we could do... a skull, maybe. Hmm. How do I want this to look? Because I want this to be to look like a skull, but not be super, super obvious. So that way there's a feasible chance that Byro isn't a complete idiot who for some reason had a skull charm. Because basically what's going to happen is the guy Byro, who you rescue from monsters at his house, thinks that the people in this cave sent monsters to kill him, because the monsters keep coming from the caves. And then eventually you find this area with this skull emblem, and you can find an item that the guy Byro has, which will have this same skull emblem. I think. That's my working theory on how the quest is going to go now. But of course, that may depend on my ability to model a skull. Or like a skull silhouette in a fun, like, symbolic way. But maybe I'll just make it so that Byro's just an idiot. And he's like, why are monsters attacking my house? All I have is this strange skull thing. Well, I guess he's not that. I guess it's not stupid. It's more just... Because what I think, actually, is that you just have to use the artifact to close this door. Like, he's not actually getting targeted specifically because of it. He just opened this... Like, somebody just opened this door and gave him the controls for it for some reason. I don't think I like this little bit. I was trying to make the nose bones. But I don't think that's working out. Let's just have this for now. That's good enough. And then I'm going to have some sort of strange pedestal. All I need here is this. And then I think I can remove all of these except for these 4. And let's get this here. Oh. All right. So now we have our wonderful things. Let's do this. So this is going to be like, what is this? Like interior dash collision. This holding area. I don't think this is the right spelling of pedestal. I think that's correct. And then this is going to be our emblem collider. What if I did... Actually, what if I just made this really deep for some reason? So, like, for whatever reason, there's just a really, really deep pit. That'd be fun. Alright, so then I can do... And that looks neat. It does kind of look like a cartoon coffin, which wasn't really my intentions with it, but that's fine. Oh. There we go. And then I can just do, I'll just do like this. Oh wait, what? Oh, weird. Oh yeah, now we're back to Hat in Time soundtrack. I have this, and then I will do... Let's get these three faces out of here so I can just make short work of this, like, ceiling. And I'll just make some stupid nonsense slop in here at some point. Well, I should probably make it better than stupid nonsense slop, but it'll just be something in here. You know, some little fun platforming area. I wonder if I can generate... I know what I can do. I can take this, and I can duplicate this, and this will be... And then a really loud and very jarring fire alarm went off. It's 1 in the morning and I've recorded this 3 times because I realized that it was unusably loud and it wasn't acceptable to put it in the VOD. Like even in the video is like deafening, and for some reason, OpenShot, my editor, just doesn't open this file. It like opens up the first hour, so I had to make this and insert it using Avidemux, everyone's favorite Avidemux. I couldn't just lower the volume because Avidemux does not support lowering the volume of a segment of a video. So this was a fun little side project at 1 in the morning on the day this is meant to be up. What is that fucking buzzing? Do you hear that buzzing? I'm gonna throw this microphone in the garbage.